Hey, Sean. I'm a video producer here in St. Louis, and if you're watching this, it's probably because you've been asked to record some piece of a video that you need to submit as part of a bigger project, and you want it to look and sound good. So, follow these steps because this video was made with absolutely no professional gear whatsoever. I'm using just two phones, some tape, and a little bit of creativity. First, start with good light. Go to a room with some big windows, with a lot of lights on. Start with a whole lot of light, but you don't want direct sunlight on your face. You don't want to be standing where the window is shining in your face or where you point a lamp directly at your head. Look for a lot of soft light just sort of bouncing around the room, a big, happy, bright room. Now, when it comes to your camera, you're gonna wanna make sure of a few things. Number one, that you're filming horizontally. So make sure you turn your phone so that you're not submitting a vertical video unless someone is specifically asking for it. And number two, don't hand hold your phone. Don't have someone hold it, don't hold it yourself. Set it down, mount it to something so that it's a static, non-moving shot. And the key is, don't lean it up against something. If it's leaning up against something, it's automatically pointing upward, which is sort of an awkward, unflattering camera angle. So if you have to use some tape, a wooden spoon, some boxes, whatever it is, so that you can hold your phone straight up in front of you, that's gonna be perfect. And lastly, you just wanna make sure you're framed up properly. From about the middle of your belly to just above the top of your head, centered in the camera, that's what's going to look best. And you get bonus points if you're not standing up against a wall. If you can stand in a place where you've got some space behind you, that's always going to look a little bit better. Now, for your camera settings, it helps a lot if you have a friend that can help you. That way you can use the rear-facing camera, they can aim it, they can keep an eye on it, they can make sure you're in focus, they can make sure you're ready to go. And if you have to use the selfie camera, the front-facing camera, you can. It's never as good of a camera. Always use the back camera if you can. But if you do use the selfie camera, make sure that you don't watch yourself in the screen. Find where the camera is and look directly into it. Because if you look at yourself instead of looking at the camera, there's always sort of a disconnect and it just feels weird. Now, the last step to your setup is the most important, and what makes a good video great is audio. And so don't use the audio that's coming from the camera that you're talking into, because it's gonna sound like this, and it's gonna be a little echoey and loud, and there's gonna be background noise. The key to great sound is to get a second phone, a device, a tablet, whatever, and tape it to a broom or something so that way you can get it right above your head. And if you're lucky enough to have a friend who can help you hold it above your head, that's even better. But once you have this device here, the key is to keep it close to your mouth. If the device is really, really far away, it's gonna sound just as bad as the built-in audio in your camera. And so you want it just out of frame, just above your head, but as close to your mouth as you can get it. And that's what's gonna give you that really, really good sound. For the settings, go into your app to make sure you're recording in lossless audio instead of compressed audio, and that's gonna make a big difference. Now, when you're ready to record, start recording on both your camera and your microphone device, and then count 3, 2, 1, clap. And make that the first thing you do. Don't say clap when you clap, just go 3, 2, 1. And that's gonna help whoever you send these to sync them up to make sure that your voice and your video are happening at the same time. And then take a deep breath, look right into the camera, and begin saying what you're going to say. And if you mess up, it's totally fine. Take a breath, make sure you're looking into the camera, pause, and start talking again. If you count yourself down before each take, it gets tricky for the editor to cut that out. And if you finish what you're saying and then look away immediately, it looks really awkward. That's it. It's that simple. If you use a setup like this, you'll have good, stable video that's well lit and well framed. You'll have audio that sounds crisp and wonderful, and you'll have a video that really resonates with your viewers. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments or feel free to reach out through my website at boomreactive.com. See you later. Bye.